beating today.
What?
Can you get off the table, please?
Dogs are beautiful, loving creatures. They don't go attack mode randomly. That's a wild misconception.
Y'all ain't never seen a dog chase a truck?
Am I the only one who
Chase
found
a
that
truck?
really disturbing?
No, I am deeply uncomfortable.
Like, I'm just trying to bring a little levity to an otherwise stressful situation. And what do I get?
Ooh.
Ridicule.
Okay, Kim, if your goal was
Anyway.
levity, mission accomplished. I mean, I'm left feeling very levitated, Leviticus. I'm smiling, nonetheless.
Thank you.
That makes one of us. Now
You're smiling?
that we've got Uncle Bobby on our side, it is time to, as Ricky says, go attack mode.
Thank
But
you,
it's not-
Ashley. Look, with Bobby's backing, we can start making our final push against Othello. Now, if we make our case persuasively, the fans will follow.
The first stop is 2K TV.
Oh, like the video game. Huh, okay. What's the thinking there?
In theory, it's a very low-stakes media appearance, which means it's a great place to make a case against Othello without seeming like you're making a case against Othello. You can get a little dirty without hurting your reputation.
Okay, and what case are we making?
All right.
Like, specifically.
But we're going to lean into Othello's hatred of analytics, all right? Now, 2K being a video game, they're all about data quantification. You know, dork stuff.
Yeah.
No, absolutely do not call it dork stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got
But
it.
I will make sure that the discussion centers on analytics, and then you can accidentally let it slip that Othello isn't on board with the new school of analytics in the NBA.
I mean, you could talk about
Yeah.
teammate grades and how important they are to evaluating performance within
Right.
the organization.
To some people.
Precisely.
Okay. Sounds great.
See, Mila? It can be fun to be sneaky.
Shouldn't you be off barking at a truck somewhere?
No, please do not encourage.
Attack mode,
Ricky, no.
Ricky, get down!
Down.
Hey!
Mila! This is a disgrace.
Get off the table!
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And we are very excited because we have MP in the house today. MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's just really cool to be here.
And as someone who's been playing 2K for as long as he can remember, I mean, this must be a crazy experience. What's it like seeing yourself in the game?
Alexis, it is a trip. I mean, the graphics just get better and better each year, and it's like looking at myself in the mirror, you know?
But the big question is, what about your game? Did we get it mostly right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do think my points should be higher overall, but I mean, overall, you guys did a pretty good job.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that. Believe me.
I bet.
So our producers tell us you're somewhat of an analytics guy, is that right?
Yes. You know, like a competitor like myself, you know, I'm always looking for the edge, so analytics helps me find that edge.
For sure.
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Ooh, well, there's one thing our team is really big on analytics. It's called teammate grade.
Teammate grade? That kind of sounds like our game.
Honestly, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Yeah. But I can't give away all the secrets. I can't, sorry. But it keeps track of, you know, the million little things to quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those, like, eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh!
A dinosaur?
Teasing the GM, it's a little bold.
Yeah,
it's your boss.
Well,
I don't know.
he's a good sport about it, I must
Okay,
admit.
all right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
All right. Well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me, truly. I had a blast.
All right. Well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier are the guards. P.J. Washington out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kuzma. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Ball passes to Dyorj. Inside, here's Williams, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
And Williams no good on that one. There's Davis with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Shot clock at 6. Williams' shot is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Porzingis. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Ball no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dyorj passes to Ball. Back to Dyorj. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Now here's Dyorj. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Down low. Here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Pass to Wright. Back to Davis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
George's shot is off. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. On the wing, Davis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one's good. Porzingis. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Ball against Wright. Ball passes to Dyorj. Tries to snap the cold streak. Three-pointer Rozier. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Pass to Porzingis. From 13. That one a little long. Charlotte trailing. It's Dyorj on the wing, defended by Kuzma. Dyorj passes to Williams, stolen by Gafford. Kuzma against Dyorj. Back to Kuzma. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Williams. Washington finds ball. Kuzma against Dyorj. Stolen by Gafford. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And here they go. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists now in this one.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Now here's Dyorj, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Dyorj passes to Williams. Back to Dyorj. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Davis against Rozier. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Fires from deep. And Rozier pulls it down.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Porzingis with it. Guarded now by Dyorj. They get the rebound. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. Outside Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Rozier are the guards. MP is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. Gafford passes to Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. It's Kuzma with the miss. Charlotte is shooting at 45% of the game so far. On the wing, Rozier. Checked by Davis. Kuzma against Dyorj. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Kuzma. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Washington powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Kuzma with the ball. Dyorj defending. Right outside. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The kick out to Williams. Ball outside. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Ball no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Dyorj with a steal. Ball with it. Now Wright defending. Here's Dyorj. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's good from Dyorj.
Shooting for Charlotte, Dyorj.
Dyorj hits them both. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Davis.
Charlotte foul. Dyorj. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Gafford finds Kuzma. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
First free throw is good. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Davis. Kuzma with the ball. And another miss by Washington.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Dyorj passes to Williams. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Porzingis. Ball with the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
LaMelo Ball at the line for 2.
And so Ball nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. Davis with it. Right side Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Back to Wright. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Rozier. Pounded by Wright. Up again. Wright with the board.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Davis. And again, Washington, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Dyorj. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The 3 is up. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Kuzma's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I love how Davis sees the floor, especially when he gets it to the open teammates.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Ball passes to Rozier, to the paint. Here's Dyorj. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's Washington closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back after this.
The first half with the score. Your Wizards 56. The away team 45.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Davis out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the center position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Hornets foul. Dyorj. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Kuzma outside from 12 feet. Second chance effort. Rejected by Dyorj.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Pass to Davis.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And here's Rozier. Here's Williams. He's guarded by Gafford. Who poked away. Dyorj outside. Just 4 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Washington. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Kuzma against Dyorj. To the inside. Porzingis. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
All right. After 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Ball passes to Dyorj. On the wing, Rozier. That three's off the mark. The Wizards have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Defensive foul. LaMelo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And here's Dyorj. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Kuzma finds Porzingis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. P.J. Washington picks one up.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer could step out and drain threes.
At the line.
And he makes a first. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Dyorj against Kuzma. To the middle. It's stolen by Washington. Dyorj outside.
Wizards foul. Davis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball passes to Dyorj. Down low. Stolen by Gafford.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Pass to Davis. Kuzma with the ball. He's got 16. Just 3 to shoot. Dyorj with a steal. Ball with it. Now right defending. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Davis can't hit. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Rozier outside, inside. Here's Dyorj. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And here's Wright from the arc. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Porzingis lays it in. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Here's Dyorj. 6 points for him. And Washington powers it through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now a timeout called by Washington.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizard Dancer. One more time, DC family, your Wizard Dancer.
Gafford finds Kuzma. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Dyorj. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
That's good from Kuzma.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Washington's head athletic trainer. He said it's tough to raise the hand or straighten the wrist, so it looks like elbow tendonitis. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Dyorj. 6 points for him. To the middle. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Dyorj. Dyorj has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Pass to Kuzma from downtown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Dyorj has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Williams. Back to Dyorj. Down low. Washington. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he drops it first. Morris, he's checked in for Gafford. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Oubre's checked in. The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Back to Davis. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Wright. He's covered by Oubre. Davis against Dyorj. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A guy who plays with great confidence, Graham. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, NBA, that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
Dyorj passes to Oubre. Back to Dyorj. And he banks in the layup. Dyorj has got 6 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Davis. Right up top. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Dyorj. The Hornets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. The kick out to Williams. Back to Dyorj. Pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Dyorj picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Wizard lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Davis with it. With the floater. And he lays it in. Davis has got 10.
And look at Davis taking full advantage on the inside shot. A young guy who knows he can't waste a high percentage opportunity.
And Dyorj with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Right outside. Pass to Davis. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Dyorj outside. The kick out to Ball. That one off the back iron and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Davis. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward comes in for Washington.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Dyorj's shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Morris outside. Pass to Kispert. Outside Porzingis. Here's Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Hornets will take it. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Now here's Dyorj. 12 points for him. Out to Oubre for the lead. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Avdia. Porzingis has got 8 points here in the quarter. Dyorj left side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Charlotte.
Dyorj hits them both. And here is Morris. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Wright finds Morris.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Wright. Clock at 6. Off target at the rim.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuzma, rejected by Dyorj. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got MP. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Washington, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Kuzma outside. Rozier against Morris. Kuzma for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Dyorj passes to Washington. Three-pointer Rozier. Kept alive by Charlotte. Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Daniel Gafford picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Gafford missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Davis. Morris finds Gafford. Left side Davis. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dyorj. Dyorj has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Rozier. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it. Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Rozier, the pass to Dyorj. To the inside. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Hornets with a lead. Dyorj outside. Pass to Williams. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Outside Davis. Now here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Dyorj.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Morris. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Terry Rozier picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Wizards,
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Charlotte again missing. Washington trailing. Outside Davis. Pass to Kuzma. Porzingis against Washington. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Here's Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Morris passes to Davis. Ball against Morris. Kuzma for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Dyorj against Kuzma. Dyorj passes to Washington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Third team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Charlotte, P.J. Washington.
And he sinks the second. And for the Wizards, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Pass to Gafford. Kuzma with the ball. Outside Davis. Shoots over Rozier. Davis misses. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Dyorj with it. It's Washington, high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gill's checked in. And he knocks down the first one. And so Washington nails both of them. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Davis. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Gibson's checked in for Washington. Dyorj outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Dyorj. Shot clock at 6. Now Rozier takes the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Morris passes to Gafford. And here is Kuzma. Dyorj defending. And here's Gafford. Back to Davis. Trying to get back on track. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside. The Wizards with another miss.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And Washington powers it through.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside Davis. Pass to Kuzma. There's the triple. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 11.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Ball finds Dyorj.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
15 fouls.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Hornets,
Dyorj hits them both. Here's Davis. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Wright's checked in for Washington. Now Davis. Back to Morris. Kuzma, the open look. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Dyorj against Kuzma. Dyorj passes to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for the Hornets, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. No good on the second free throw. And Washington shooting just 35% from the floor. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Dyorj is... Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Here's Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good.
An NBA fan should be excited for the energy Davis plays with. He's got a great motor and works hard on both ends.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Dyorj against Kuzma. Dyorj passes to Washington. Here's Rozier. Back to Dyorj. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The assist.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Rozier against Davis. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
Now here's Dyorj to the paint. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Kuzma for three. And they'll get another chance.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Dyorj with it. Now right defending. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's 2-on-1. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. At the line.
And he drops the first.
The line right. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Maladon. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
I saw your appearance on NBA 2K TV where you actually called Othello Appin a dinosaur. Is it safe to say you and Mr. Appin are on the outs?
We're not on the outs, so no. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but at the end of the day, we're teammates, man, and we want what's best for the team at the end of the day.
Well, is it safe to say that you don't see eye to eye on Hopkins' reported desire to trade you?
Well, listen, I'm on the record saying I want to end my entire career here. And nothing's changed about that. So if the reports are true, then obviously, yeah, but we don't see eye to eye.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Honestly, man, most of the time it's been great. I love my teammates, I love the coaches, I love the city that I play for, so I can't complain, man. It's all been amazing.
Okay, what don't you love?
I think I've said enough for today. I don't want to be a distraction around here.
It's a little too late for that, man.
I mean, maybe in your opinion, maybe, but I think I'm going to stop here today, so thank you guys for your time. Nate, until the next time.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive goals for me to just keep, getting better and better. And hopefully every time I'm out on the floor, it looks like I reach a new gear.
What was your goal for tonight's game?
Simple. to get a new high in the teammate grade, man.
Now, that's the proprietary metric, right?
Yeah. And, man, we got the best in the class analytics department. And Phil Boyer has done a great job putting that together, so shout out to him. You see it all over the org, too, not just, b-ball ops. Like my man Freddie Novak in marketing, shout out to him as well. He's all about data-driven insights, and that's just marketing. But it's really refreshing to see everyone on the same page,
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, thanks a lot, MP.
Anytime, man. Let's see. Nate, you got anything for me?
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Attila Akpem?
Whoa. If I didn't say that, then no. That is not what it is.
Okay, then what is it?
It's more so just me expressing what's important to me, man. I don't believe in doing things the old-fashioned way just because that's how we've always done them. Some things are classics for a reason, sure. But if you want to be the best in the world, you got to push that envelope, man. And if you don't want to, then someone else will. But all I know is I'm going to be that someone.
Yo. Let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you toed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, something that's going to show up on your teammate grade so that you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Attila is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Right, but remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades, so you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so...
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
Yeah. You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah. Is that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling all right? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.